The fight between the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and the current one Kindiki escalated today, not in the battlefield, not in the ring, but in Meru County, where everyone was claiming supremacy. Kindiki in that note sent his dangerous goons who blocked the alternative government battalion from accessing the Meru County. The new images circulating online show key access roads to Meru County blocked with fallen trees, stones, and burning debris, just as opposition leaders prepare to hold political meetings in the region. The images were shared by Wiper Party leader Kalonzo on the social media platform X. They appear to show barricades made from cut vegetation, scattered rocks across paved roads, and smoke rising from materials believed to have been set on fire. The developments unfolded as several opposition figures, including the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, planned visits to Meru for political rallies and public engagement events. Reports from the area indicate that the key routes, including those near the Kavita Bridge and sections along the border between Meru and neighboring counties, were obstructed by groups believed to have been deliberately blocked the roads. According to the message that was sent by Kalonzo on his X account and Facebook, he said, "Neither sticks nor stones will silence our voice. No obstacle, Rutomed or soprano can sever the bond between us and the people of Meru. We your united alternative government are coming, and we will be heard." That is the strong message that Kalonzo posted in his social media accounts, warning the Ruto and Kindiki from putting dangerous goons on the road to barricade their movement from accessing the Meru region. The images posted online show scenes of disruption on normally busy regional roads, and in one frame, large tree trunks and branches lie across the highway, forming a barrier that vehicles cannot easily pass. Another image shows large stones scattered across the road surface, with the smoke rising in the background, suggesting burning tires or other materials. People can be seen standing nearby, and some appear to be members of the public. Others appear to be security personnel monitoring the situation. The pictures were shared alongside a message from Kalonzo addressing what he described as attempts to stop the opposition from reaching residents of Meru. Musyoka indicates that barriers on the roads would not silence their political message, and his message emphasized the determination to continue engaging citizens despite the obstacles. The post quickly drew national attention. It came at a time when Kenya's political environment remains highly active, with both government and opposition figures increasing public engagement across the country. Meru County has recently become an important political ground for leaders seeking to strengthen support ahead of the future political contests. The region lies in Kenya's Mount Kenya political bloc and an area that has historically played a significant role in the national elections. As a result, political activity in the county often attracts intense intention and attention from the leaders across the political divide. The reported roadblock occurred as opposition leaders prepared for visit aimed at holding rallies and public discussions with residents. Among those expected in the region was Rigathi Gachagua, who previously served as Kenya's deputy president. Gachagua has remained an influential political figure, particularly within parts of the Mount Kenya region. His appearances in the area have continued to attract large crowds and strong political interest, and according to reports from the local sources, the roadblocks appeared at several points along routes connecting Meru to the neighboring areas. Some of the barriers were reportedly placed near Kavita Bridge, a key crossing point in the region. Other disruptions were also reported along sections of road connecting Meru with areas near the Tharaka Nithi county border, which Witness account indicate that groups of people used cut trees, stones, and burning tires to obstruct the roads, and these barriers made it difficult for vehicles to pass and slowed movement along the affected routes. The situation raised concerns about potential confrontation as political activity intensified in the area. Security personnel were seen in some of the locations shown in the images. Their presence suggested that authorities were monitoring the developing situation closely, and local reports also indicated that the tensions increased in certain parts of the county, with isolated clashes reported near some border areas. Details about the clashes remain limited, and however, the development highlights the sensitive political atmosphere surrounding the planned opposition activities. Musyoka's message framed the roadblocks as an effort to interfere with the opposition's ability to meet residents of Meru, and at the same time, he emphasized what he described as strong ties between opposition leaders and the local population. The message also referenced the United Alternative Government, a coalition of opposition leaders positioning itself as a political alternative to the current administration. The coalition has been conducting tours across different regions of the country, and these tours are designed to bring leaders into direct contact with the citizens through rallies, forums, and public discussions. Organizers say the visit aims to create a space for conversations about governance, accountability, and national development. Such political tours have become increasingly common in Kenya's political landscape, and leaders from across the political spectrum regularly travel to counties to strengthen their support bases and communicate policy positions. These engagements often involve public rallies and town hall-style meetings and interactions within community groups. In regions with a strong political identities, such as visits can generate both enthusiasm and tension. Meru County has been a number of high-profile political visits in the recent areas, and the county's electorate remains influential within the broader Mount Kenya region. For many political actors, maintaining visibility and connection with the voters in this region is considered strategically important. That contest adds weight to the events surrounding the reported road blockade. The images and report about the time when political alliances and strategies continue to evolve across the Kenya. As a country, leaders from different political groupings are preparing their positions ahead of the future electoral cycles. Public engagement efforts have become a central part of the process. For the opposition coalition, direct interaction with the citizens has been a key part of its outreach strategy, and through these visits, leaders aim to communicate their positions and gather feedback from communities across the country. The situation in Meru highlights the challenges that can arise during politically sensitive periods, and road blockades and disruptions can raise concerns about freedom of movement and the ability of political actors to conduct public engagements. At the same time, authorities must manage security risks and maintain public order. Balancing these factors often becomes a complex task for local administrators and security agencies, and in this case, the images shared online have added another layer to the political conversation. They have sparked discussion about political tolerance, public safety, and the state of political competition in the country. Kenya has a long history of vibrant political activity. Public rallies and political tours are a common feature of the nation's democratic landscape. But such activities can also bring tensions to the surface, particularly in the regions with the strong political loyalties. The developments in Meru reflect those broader dynamics. Opposition leaders continue to emphasize their intention to reach citizens across the country. Government supporters, on the other hand, remain active in defending the administration's policies and record. As political engagement intensifies, local communities often find themselves at the center of these national conversations, and for residents of Meru County, the blocked roads and visible security presence mark a moment of heightened political attention. It is a reminder of how national politics can quickly intersect with everyday life in local communities, and transport routes, public spaces, and town centers can all become focal points for political activity. The situation also illustrates the growing role of social media in modern political communication, and images and messages shared online can spread rapidly, shaping public understanding of unfolding events. In this instance, the photographs posted by Musyoka quickly reached audiences far beyond the immediate area. They brought national attention to what what was happening on the ground in Meru, and for many observers, the images captured the visible tension surrounding political mobilization. That's all for today from Kenya Lens Media. Kindly, if you're new here, consider subscribing as a way of motivating us and also helping this platform to grow.